Yeah, hello guys, we are highly welcome to another amazing tutorial on Obuti fashion channel. On this video I'm going to be showing you how to prepare this sleeve. Either you want to put a button like this or you want to leave it free. Sometimes we don't want to put a cuff on the sleeve and you decide to make it a free hand, but the person that are sewing for me ask you to also make a design on the sleeve. So this is a very nice design you can make on the sleeve. So without wasting any of your time, let's get started. So the first thing you have to do is to cut the sleeve box like this. That is the box frame for the sleeve. The wideness of this sleeve that I'm making is 8 inches. Normally the wideness is 8 inches, but you have to add an additional 2.5 inches to the measurement. So if the wideness of the sleeve you are making is 9 inches, just add 2.5 to it. If it is 10 inches, add 2.5 to it. Whatever the measurement you want to use for the sleeve box, that is the box frame for the sleeve, the wideness of the sleeve, just add 2.5 to that. And this is the 2.5 that I'm ruling here. So you can see that that's the excess. So, and I fold it in 4 places, that is I double fold it. So now you will mark that 8.5, which will be for the wideness of the sleeve. So just mark that 8.5 here, and then you notch it like this. You notch it on both end. So this sleeve I'm making both the right sleeve and the left sleeve. So the reason is that if I don't make that, you may mistakenly make the two to fall on the one side, which may be the both sleeve will fall on one side. So that's why I'm making the two sleeve, so that you'll be able to understand how to do both the right and then the left side of the sleeve. So you just use office pen to secure it like this. So you turn it to the front. So this is the face of the material. So I'm using the face of the material so that I'll be able to plait it here, and it will face the right direction it's supposed to face. So just iron it on that notching here, iron it like this, and then after you have ironed it, then you measure it. So this is 8.5, that is 8.5. So all the excess of 2.5 now, it's on one side. So just fold it back. So take a good look at the way I'm folding it and the direction the pleating is folding. That's also important. So you take the second one and then you repeat the same thing on the second one. So please, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel and this is the first time you are checking on this channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and also turn on your notification bell. So please, that is very important. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that a lot of people will be able to benefit from it, and they too will be able to learn how to make this type of a sleeve. So just fold it the way we did the first one, and then you press it. So there's one thing that's very important here for you to get the sleeve on the right side. So make sure that this pleating area is facing each other. So if you want to place it, you place it, and then you make sure that the pleating is facing each other like this. So you can see that. So if you made mistake on this and you finally cut the sleeve, it will not give you the normal result. So just add the seaming allowance here. So before, you have to have put this one in places. So you have to have consider all this. So you have put the sleeve allowance, and then I do the cutting. So I believe you should know how to do all this. So this is not the purpose of this video, so that is why I'm not explaining all this, so that the video will not be too long. So just notch that area, and after you notch it, you open it again. Then when you open it, you can see the direction of this pleating. So now you open it and then you measure. So here I measure 7 inches, but it's supposed to be more than this. So these 7 inches that I measure is supposed to start from the folding of the sleeve. that is the hem of this sleeve. So I will show you that. So this is where I'm supposed to start the 7 inches. So, and please make sure you watch the video to the end without skipping any part of it. So I will tell you the effect of these 7 inches that I mark here in this video. So now after you have cut that area open, so don't forget that I said the 7 inches should start from that hem area, not from the edge of the material. So start from the hem area. Now you cut a 2.5 for this. So this is a cloth stay, not as thick as a collar stay. So you place it on this, and the wideness is a 2.5. So you start the placing from that hem. So you place it on this place, and then the biggest part, the stay will come across this area on the biggest parts, while on the smallest parts the stay will not get to this folding area. So you just start from this point, and then you press it like this. So you press it like this, and then you fold it on this. Fold the hem of this one also, and that is it. So you do the same thing on the other side. Please, if you are yet to comment on this video, please help me drop your comments and also give this video a thumbs up. A very big shout out to some of my subscribers, and then the shout out that I'm giving today goes to @dami4536. So thank you for your comment and the word of encouragement, and also Sunday Mohammed 2490. So I really appreciate you guys. You can as well be the next person that will get my shout out in the next video. All you need to do is just to drop your comments in the comment section box below, and then if you are yet to subscribe, just subscribe and then also drop your comments. So now after I have fold the hem of this, you weave the 2 edge like this, and this is it after I've already weaved it and I've folded it back like this. So once you do that, the next thing to do is to stitch the folding, that is the pleating of this sleeve. So just open it like this, and then you stitch it straight down up to this point. So just stitch it straight down up to that place which we cut before. So just stitch it straight down, and then you reinforce it. So you do the same thing on the second one also. You can see that I'm starting this one from the hem, from that front. So the reason is that it's both right and left, so the 2 sleeve will not be fall on the same area. If you are doing the 2, it will not fall on the same side. So after I have done this biggest part now, that is the side that is folded now, you can see this place. So this is the biggest area now, that is the one I'm sewing now. So just take that biggest part. So make sure you take a good look at this. So if you lay it like this, so the biggest part that is under, so you just turn it like this, and then you sew it straight down with a 0.5. So when you sew it, you can notch this place, and then you can notch that area also. So but let's do the second one. So you do the same thing on this second one as well. So that is it. You notch this place as well, and then now let's turn it to the front. Now the reason why that I said that you should not make it, you should make the cutting start from this place is the reason, because if you want to fold it, the folding will not be enough. So this 7 inches supposed to start from this hem, not from this edge. So that was the reason, that was the thing that I was saying before in this video. So I just have to lose this. So this is one of the things that make your work to come out very neat and nice. So if you make a mistake, don't be too hurry, or don't just leave it like that. Make sure you lose it, and then you continue from where you make a mistake. So sometimes if you make mistake and you decide to leave it, it will affect your work at the end of the day. So this to show you that I also make a mistake, and if you do so, just need to correct it and then you continue. So I've opened it now, and the 7 inches started from that M. So this is the place that I just stitch, and then I've notched that edge. You can see that place, I've notched it, and then it make this place to relax. Just iron it like this, and then you have to use the hemming gum to secure the edge now. So if you want to use this hemming gum, you can as well double it so that to be very strong. So just place it under it like this, and then you press it. That is it. You do the same thing on this other side. Please, if you are enjoying this video, don't forget to drop your comments and also give this video a thumbs up. If you have been following this channel for a while, that is, you have been enjoying videos for this channel for a while, and you are yet to subscribe, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button and also turn on your notification bell so that you'll be the first person that will get my notification if I drop a new video. So after you do that, you just need to fold it like this. So you can see that, just fold it inside. So just fold it inside, and that is it. So in this place, you can as well leave the opening to be 1 inch so that it will not be too open. So just leave it like a 1 inch, and then you press it. So this is it on the other side. So you measure 2 inches here, and then you cut it to this end. So that is it. So let me do the second one, and to show you another way of doing that, so that if you are not getting this, I will show you another method to fold this. So just press it like this. Now after you have pressed the M, you just fold it like this. First press this place to relax, press it like this, and then you fold this place, so you turn it to the back. So the other one I did it from the front, so and I fold the sleeve together, but I think I prefer that one because that one is a little bit more easier. But I want to show you how the folding will be from the back, so that is why I turned the other sleeve to the back so that I'll be able to see it from both sides. So the opening of this one is also 1 inch, and then you press it, then you measure the 2 inches, then just cut it to that point like this. So now you proceed to the table and weave this place, and then you use hemming gum to press it down. Now you have to stitch this from this the inside. If you like, you can stitch it from the front, but I want to stitch that place from the back. So just use a office pin to secure it like this. So please make sure you take a good look at this place. Make sure you pay attention here because this place is very important. So you just sew it from that point up to this point. So if you are sewing it, don't hold on the material so that it will not give it a gather on that area. So from the back now, you can just use office pin to secure it. Secure it on that edge of the sleeve, also on this edge. So now turn it to the back like this, and you have to stitch it from that place. Stitch it across this gator here, that is that crease. So here now, let me show you that. So just use office pin to secure it like this, and this is it on the machine. So just open it. So that is what we are stitching from inside. So I'm sewing that from inside. So just have to open it like this. So while you are stitching this, don't make any squeeze on that area. So that is very important. And you don't necessarily need to start from that point where the stitches ended there. So you can just give it a little space and start your sewing. So you can see that. So that is it. You can see the results now. So let me do the second one also. So this is the second one. So make sure that the office pin secure this edge, that point. Make sure that you use this office pin to secure that edge so that it will not shift. So just sew it straight down on that gator, and that is it. So the next thing to do now is to weave that place and then proceed to the, so just to weave this place and then use of the hemming gum to secure it, and that is all. So this is it after I've already weave it and I've pressed it. So just close the sleeve, and that is all on how to prepare this sleeve. So please, if you enjoyed this video and you really like the result at the end, don't forget to drop a comment for me, and also subscribe to this channel. You can put a button on the sleeve, or you leave it free without a button like this. So let me know in the comment section, which one do you prefer most, the one with a button or the one without a button like this. So till the next time we meet again, see you in the next video, and bye for now.